Have you ever pondered how traits are passed down from parents to offspring? How is it that we resemble our parents and yet are distinctly unique? Today, we delve into the fascinating story of Gregor Mendel, the man who pioneered the science of genetics using humble pea plants. Our journey begins in the early 19th century in the Austrian Empire. Born into a farming family, Gregor Mendel was a monk with a keen interest in science. He pursued his passion within the confines of his monastery, developing groundbreaking theories that would lay the foundation of modern genetics. Mendel chose pea plants for his experiments, a decision that proved pivotal. Pea plants have distinguishable characteristics. They propagate quickly, and most importantly, they reproduce both sexually and asexually, which allowed Mendel to control their mating. Over the span of 8 years, Mendel meticulously cultivated and studied over 28,000 pea plants. He focused on 7 specific traits: plant height, pod shape and color, seed shape and color, and flower position and color. In his observations, Mendel noticed something intriguing. When he cross-pollinated a purebred tall plant with a purebred short one, all the offspring in the first generation were tall. However, in the second generation, the short trait reappeared in a quarter of the offspring. This led him to propose the law of segregation, which states that each parent contributes one of 2 possible versions of a trait to their offspring. But Mendel didn't stop there. He also noticed that the inheritance of one trait did not affect the inheritance of another. For instance, a pea plant's height did not influence the color of its seeds. This observation led to the law of independent assortment. The law of independent assortment states that the alleles for different traits get sorted into gametes independently of one another. In simpler terms, the traits inherited from parents get mixed up, leading to the wonderful diversity we see in offspring. It's interesting to note that Mendel's work went largely unnoticed during his lifetime. It was only at the turn of the 20th century, decades after his death, that the significance of his experiments was recognized. Today, Mendel is lauded as the father of modern genetics. To sum up, the story of Gregor Mendel and his pea plants reveals the foundations of genetic inheritance. His law of segregation explains how each parent contributes one version of a trait to their offspring, while his law of independent assortment illustrates how these traits get shuffled in every new generation. These laws help us understand the intricate dance of genes that creates the unique symphony of life. So the next time you spot a trait in yourself that's unmistakably from your parents, remember Mendel and his pea plants. It's a reminder of the enduring influence of this humble monk's work and the fascinating science of inheritance.